Now, frontline civil rights campaigner Aisha Yusufu calls herself an active Nigerian who will do anything to support whatever cause that holds the greatest promise for Nigeria. And regarding the forthcoming elections, Aisha has thrown her weight behind Peter Obi and the Labour Party's presidential candidate. Now, we want to bring in Aisha Yusufu. Good morning to you, Aisha.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
All right, Aisha, let's start it off. Of course, we're in the political season, 2 weeks away from the presidential elections. How are you feeling in terms of confidence, first of all, that the elections will hold and that we'll be having a free and fair election? Let's start it off on that note.
I'm a very elated Nigerian at this moment, and I feel extremely happy seeing the fact that finally, the Nigerian citizens have come to realize that indeed that the power belongs to the people. I'm so happy with the situation we have in Nigeria today, where a lot of people are thinking of voting no longer out of fear, but out of conviction. I'm so happy with the fact that the big lie that used to be told in Nigeria that votes don't count, that is no longer something that is being told, because everyone now sees that indeed the votes will count. And I'm so happy that that fear that a lot of people used to have, that they're not going to vote because they think someone will not win. Rather, they say they are going to vote because they believe the one person is the one who can do the job, and some of the candidates are the ones who can do the job in the different areas. And I'm really, really happy and glad and so inspired by the Nigerian youth who have finally woken up to their civic responsibilities and saying they want to be part of governance, they want to be part of the electoral process. And we have seen just they being part of the electoral process, what we now have in Nigeria. There's a change, there's a shift, and we're working towards, having a country where there's level playing ground for everybody, where there's a competence, character, capacity of people who are ruling, and also where there's good governance, accountability, and transparency. And for me, I'm really excited about that, and I'm looking forward to the elections.
All right, Aisha, talk to us about the mother of all rallies that the Obidati campaign will have later today in Lagos at the TBS. We understand that there will be hundreds of thousands of people. But this is coming at a time that your rallies across the country have come into some kind of scrutiny. People are saying that, yes, you've been strong in some areas, but then you have also shown weakness in other areas. They mentioned Kogi, they mentioned a few states where you didn't fill up the stadium, even in Port Harcourt. What should we expect in Lagos, and what sort of message will you use this mother of all rallies to send to your voters, particularly at a time that there is argument about the fact that it looks like there are thousands of people that might be disenfranchised in Lagos, especially those who are said to have engaged in double registration. People are saying that it's likely that those that will be affected might be largely Labour Party supporters or enthusiasts. What do you say about that in connection to the fact that today's rally is meant to, galvanize people towards the elections in 2 weeks' time?
Okay, so I think if I understand you correctly, there are like three questions packed in one. The first one, we are talking about where we have not done well, where we have not filled stadiums. I don't know where we've not done well, the way you're saying, because the last time I remembered, we were told that we are 4 people tweeting in a room. The last time I remembered, we were told that we're not going to have anybody coming out for our rallies. The last time I remember, we were told that we will go to the northern part of the country and we will not find anyone who will be supporting us. And I think we have come out and surprised everybody. And I'm so glad that we are really raising the bar more and more and more for Labour Party and also for Peter Obi. So we've had an amazing good run. We've been that child that was never given any I don't even know what the word to use right now. We're never given any opportunity. We were looked down upon. We were seen as if we can't do anything. And we came out and we surprised the whole nation, not just the whole nation, but the whole world in itself. So we've had an amazing good rally. When we talk about
All right, Steve, we've been trying to establish that, but a point you're trying to make concerning that particular question about the size of the followership and the campaign. Okay, I think
Aisha is back. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do we have you back?
Off, so
okay, you were off. Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay, all right. Let's have you back.
Here.
Okay, good to have you back.
Okay,
Please go on.
I didn't know I was off. So I don't know where you had me last, but I just want to say that, let me start from the beginning where I say you have 3 questions packed in one. The first one, where you talk about we've not had good rallies in some places. There's never a place where we didn't have good rallies. Everywhere has been amazing. People have come out. People have showed up. The passion is there. One of the things I ask everyone to do is that go pick our rally pictures, just zoom into the faces of people and look at other people's rally picture, and you see the difference. You see the light of hope in people's eyes. You see the passion. You see the happiness. You see people coming out, and we're doing so much. We're coming out in different places. We've been strategic. What people do not understand is that we don't just go to the rally ground, which we have been filling up, but we also do about 3-4 events in a particular place at the same time. We're doing the town hall meetings with youth. We're doing town hall meetings with women. We're having our rallies every time at the same day. And sometimes we do 3 towns in a particular state, and sometimes we do 3-4 towns within 2 different states. So we've had an amazing run, and Nigerians have come out and they have shown that when they are passionate about something, that we come out and that we stand for that person. That's what is happening. That's what is happening right now. In terms of PVCs, whether they are double registration, whether they are no registration, whether it's going to affect the new. We've had the new registration that was done, and a lot of people this thing was cancelled. So that has been done with. What we are having right now is a situation where people are disenfranchised from picking up their PVCs, either because of their age, demography, or because of their ethnicity, or because of their religion, because they are seen as if they're going to vote in a particular way. And that's what we are saying to INEC. And the INEC has to stand up. The I in INEC must be independent. It must not be a decoration in that INEC. And they must do the needful and ensure that nobody is disenfranchised. And I have a lady who I met, and she said she and her mother registered at the same time. But guess what? Her mother was able to collect, but she wasn't able to collect. And so you see, sort of like as if there's a profiling based on age and stuff like that. So we are asking for that not to happen. Today, the Lagos State people have been yearning, have been waiting for this rally. It's not even about us. It's not even about Peter Obi. This is like a homecoming from him. They have been at the forefront of this whole movement of youth coming out. One of the things that we must never forget is that the youth in Nigeria today, who are so invested in politics, it came from something. It came from something that was extremely, extremely very painful. And that was the NSAS killings, the NSAS protests, the NSAS killing. The Nigerian youths that have never bothered about politics, all of a sudden, they found themselves, they were protesting for their lives to be protected. And what did the government do? The government killed them. The Lekki Toll Gate massacre has led to the Nigerian youth understanding the relationship between governance and their lives. And they said, now they're going to participate in politics, in election, and we've seen the amazing difference that they have made. And we are looking forward to them also participating in governance, because no nation is built without the active participation of the youth. And so with that pain, they have channeled that pain, not in a negative act, but in a positive act into politics. Because we all remember over 2 years ago, when the Nigerian youth were mocked, the NSAS protesters were mocked and told, go into politics and change governance. And they're doing exactly that. And so they're waiting to actually welcome that one candidate that they have given their all to, that party. And so we're actually looking forward to that mother of all rallies. And if you're not there, TBS is a place to be. Before that, they're going to do a lot of street works and come over there. Let's ensure that this country belongs to the rightful owner of the country, and that's the Nigerian people. The Nigerian people are the CEOs of Nigeria. The Nigerian people are the MDs of Nigeria. The Nigerian people are the owners of Nigeria. And in every election, you must come out with your one single vote to put it down there and let everybody know that indeed you, I, every one of us, we are the owners of Nigeria.